Hey there, virtual adventurers. Grab your controllers because Steam Daily is here to unveil the gaming wonders of 11 October 2023. The game Ilysia is a fantastical open-world multiplayer RPG where players can choose to either assist the Legions in their quest for dominance or fight to defend the planet against their dark influence. With a wealth of in-depth character customization, diverse classes and skills, rewarding exploration, dynamic weather, and the ability to engage in combat, as well as various activities such as climbing, gliding, swimming, and mount riding, Ilysia offers a rich and immersive gaming experience for all adventurers. And now we come to the reviews. It seems like you've pasted a review or comments from a gaming community or forum discussing the early access version of a VR game called Ilysia. The comments seem to highlight both positive and negative aspects of the game, as well as frustrations with the development team and the community management. It appears that some users are dissatisfied with the current state of the game and the communication from the development team. It's not uncommon for early access games to have bugs and issues as they are still in development, but it seems that some users have expressed concerns about the extent of the problems. Additionally, there are grievances about the behavior of the development team and the community managers, as well as suspicions about the use of funds from a previous Kickstarter campaign. It's important to keep in mind that the experience of an early access game can change over time as the developers continue to work on it. However, it appears that there may be some serious issues that need to be addressed in the game's development process and community management to meet the expectations of the players. The game Monolith is an immersive adventure that follows Tess, a stranded space explorer, as she navigates a desolate planet with limited resources and the aid of her trusty analysis robot CORE. Tasked with reviving an old mining station, she unravels a suspenseful narrative amid mystery landscapes and intricate puzzles, offering players 7-9 hours of captivating gameplay across 50 meticulously hand-drawn locations. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game's graphics are not exceptional, but the storyline and atmosphere make up for it. The puzzles are decent, not too easy or hard, and the humor is enjoyable. Despite a somewhat disappointing ending, it is considered a rare classic point-and-click gem. The game's smooth gameplay, intriguing storyline, and well-designed scenes have captivated players, resembling classic point-and-click styles such as the dig in Siberia. The incorporation of 3D elements in a built-in walkthrough has been appreciated. Overall, it is regarded as a solid, enjoyable adventure game with engaging puzzles and an immersive narrative. The game Super 56 is a fast-paced, challenging adventure packed with 56 genre-bending mini-games, each controlled by a single button press. Players strive to conquer stages, unlock milestones, and climb the global leaderboard, all while enjoying a humorous nod to gaming history and an array of customizable features. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game is a delightful collection of one-button mini-games. It features a diverse range of retro and art house Japanese styles, with 59 mini-games that can be played with just one button. The game is praised for its simplicity and controls and the added challenge of secret achievements and leaderboards. However, some reviewers expressed frustration with the lack of initial random level shuffling, which led to repetitive gameplay. The humor in the game is appreciated especially for its references and quirky characters. Overall, it's considered a fun and entertaining game, albeit with some room for improvement. The game Sinoepoch is a grand historical fantasy strategy game set in the Three Kingdoms period of Chinese history. Players can create their characters, manage their family, and navigate through a vast world map encompassing 13 states, 103 counties, and 967 cities. With a focus on family business and territory management, players can engage in political maneuvers, wars, and alliances with various organizations and nations. With a rich tapestry of historical figures and evolving gameplay, the ultimate goal is to ensure the continuation of a family lineage throughout the 100-year scenario. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game's stability is questionable, with multiple instances of sudden exits leading to frustrations. Some reported issues include the lack of an automatic save feature, leading to lost progress after significant in-game achievements. The UI was criticized for being rudimentary, with suggestions for improvement, such as the option to close various content boxes using the Ilysia key. Several players expressed dissatisfaction with the lack of guidance for beginners, making the initial gameplay confusing and disorganized. The game's visuals were appreciated for their ancient Chinese style, but the gameplay itself was deemed cumbersome and inconvenient. Various technical problems, including incorrect gold count display and frequent crashes, were reported, leading to an overall lack of confidence in the game's current state. The price was considered high for the quality offered, and some suggested waiting for future updates before considering a purchase. Despite some unique features, such as the intricate trading system, the game's unfinished nature left reviewers uncertain about its potential. The game Total War PHARAOH is a captivating grand strategy title set in ancient Egypt, offering players an immersive experience of the Bronze Age collapse and the struggle for power in the land of the pharaohs. With dynamic real-time battles and intricate turn-based empire management, players must navigate societal upheaval, natural disasters, and invading forces to secure their place as the ultimate leader of Egypt. And now we come to the reviews. It seems like you've had a frustrating experience with the recent installment of the Total War series, particularly with the game Total War, Troy and PHARAOH. Many of your criticisms seem to revolve around the repetitive nature of the gameplay, unpolished mechanics, and technical issues. You also seem disappointed with the lack of innovation and the feeling of a copy-paste approach, especially with the reuse of elements from previous games. Additionally, issues with the UI, campaign settings, and various in-game systems are hampering your enjoyment of the game. Based on your feedback, it appears that you are quite dissatisfied with the recent developments in the Total War series. Your frustrations with the game's mechanics, campaign settings, and technical issues are valid concerns that can significantly impact the overall gaming experience. It's essential to communicate your feedback directly to the developers, Creative Assembly through their official forums or support channels. By providing specific details and constructive criticism, you can contribute to the improvement of future updates and developments for the Total War series. Furthermore, you might consider keeping an eye on any upcoming patches or updates that could potentially address some of the issues you've encountered. The game Plumpy Uprising is a strategic tower defense experience that challenges players to select powerful elders with the unique skills to fend off the relentless Plumpies. With a constantly shifting map, limited tower tokens, and escalating difficulty, players must outsmart their adversaries and adapt their strategies to survive each wave. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that this game is a blast with fantastic visuals, engaging and relaxing gameplay, and great sound design. They find it to be a new twist on a classic genre, providing a fun and challenging experience with a good amount of replayability. The changing map adds a strategic layer, while the interesting champions, towers, and upgrades offer various viable routes to victory. The Plummies are found to be adorable, adding to the overall appeal of the game. Overall, they see this game as a well-designed, fair, and well-balanced tower defense with potential for new content and continued evolution. The game River City Rival Showdown is a revitalized retro classic from 1989, featuring enhanced controls, updated backgrounds, and an added online play feature. Players can craft their own narratives, experiencing various endings as they navigate through 3 intense days of high-school conflicts. With an expanded arsenal of special techniques and ultra moves, they must protect their turf and uncover sinister plots to safeguard River City's future. Additionally, the game includes a 2D fighting mode, Double Dragon Duel 2023, where players can compete against friends and discover hidden characters along the way. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game has severe issues with controller responsiveness, even after attempting the suggested Steam input fixes. This problem, particularly noticeable with Xbox controllers, causes actions like kicking, punching, jumping, and grabbing to work intermittently, if at all. Additionally, the game's optimization appears subpar, with reports suggesting that an FPS limiter might resolve some issues, although no such option was available upon release. Furthermore, the game's adaptation to different platforms seems to be lacking, as PS4 controllers are reportedly not recognized properly. While some express nostalgia for the initial themes, many encounter significant frustrations due to the unresponsive controls. The input delay, even after employing various fixes, makes the fast-paced gameplay an arduous experience. Reviewers also criticize the game's inconsistent recognition of inputs, with some stating that it renders the game unplayable. While there is a general acknowledgement of the potential of the game's content based on its predecessors, the current state of the port has left many disappointed and unable to fully enjoy the experience. In summary, the prevailing sentiment among reviewers is that the game's controller responsiveness issues and poor optimization significantly detract from the gaming experience. They express a sense of disappointment and frustration, urging developers to address these concerns through updates and improvements. The game Roll Me Home is a gripping adventure that follows Alfredo Garcia's journey through challenging obstacles to reach his beloved countryside. Players navigate through the game using the rudder and spacebar to roll and jump, respectively. With its simple controls and complex challenges, the game delves into the intricate physics of its world, inviting players to explore its captivating silhouette. Alongside its engaging gameplay, the game features elements of difficulty and graphic imagery, accompanied by Garcia's heartfelt letter, compelling players to accompany him on his quest home. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the head-rolling platformer offers a unique concept with a coherent storyline. The simple gameplay, where the protagonist is a severed head, presents a frustrating yet engaging challenge. While the game is not overly difficult, the unpredictable bouncing off surfaces adds to the frustration. The inclusion of checkpoint replenishing time and offering story bits is appreciated, although some wished for more generous time replenishment. Despite occasional frustrations with the controls, the game is perceived as fair, avoiding cheap tactics to induce failure. The price might be considered a bit high due to the limited content. Nevertheless, some reviewers found the game enjoyable despite its infuriating elements. The recent update that made the game easier was appreciated by some, although others found the controls almost exasperating. Despite mixed opinions, reviewers acknowledged the game's uniqueness and the satisfaction of successfully completing the challenges. The Game The Front is a post-apocalyptic sandbox adventure set in a war-torn world filled with mutants and hostile factions. Players will engage in epic battles, construct bases using various components, and strategically design traps to defend against powerful invaders. With over 20 types of vehicles to craft and pilot, along with the ability to recruit followers and explore diverse terrains, players will strive to shape the fate of humanity in this ruthless landscape. And now we come to the reviews. It seems like you're referring to a specific game, The Front, and discussing its gameplay elements, mechanics, and potential. Based on your description, it appears to be a survival game with elements of base defense, PvE and PvP mechanics, a variety of enemy types, player progression system, and an evolving roadmap with planned updates and improvements. Your enthusiasm for the game is evident, and you've highlighted various positive aspects, including the polished PvE mechanics, the diverse enemy types, the base defense system reminiscent of 7D4D, and the incorporation of talent beneath the shards for player progression. Furthermore, you emphasize the potential for improvement in development in the game. While some negative comments and reviews exist, you seem to advocate for the understanding of the early access nature of the game, emphasizing the potential for growth and improvement over time, drawing parallels to other successful games that began in early access. Given your positive experience and outlook, you recommend others give the game a try, suggesting it offers value for its current price and promising future updates. If you have any specific questions or need more information about the game, feel free to ask. The game RedRaptor is a retro-inspired vertical shoot-'em-up where players assume the role of an ace pilot on a mission to intercept an unknown threat. With 5 challenging stages, players must manage their shields, upgrade their ship, and navigate through swarms of enemies and environmental hazards. The game offers persistent upgrades, online leaderboards, and an intense old-school arcade experience. And now we come to the reviews. The game Astrosmash is a modernized version of the classic 1981 Intellivision game. Players control a laser cannon to obliterate falling meteors, bombs, and other celestial objects. With stunning graphics, dynamic background music by renowned composer Tommy Tallarico, and engaging gameplay across 10 levels, Astrosmash offers both single-player and multiplayer modes for up to 4 players, including local and online cross-platform play. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game is visually appealing with engaging particle effects. The simple mechanics and seamless integration of arcade effects and music are commendable. However, the absence of a pause function is a significant drawback, and the game's pricing is deemed too high. They suggest the addition of a pause function in challenges or mission mode. Overall, it's considered a fun game with potential for both nostalgic players and newcomers, though some may prefer to wait for a price drop. Despite the flaws, the visual and audio elements, along with the excitement of gameplay, make it enjoyable, especially for family or casual play. The game Fall of the Stick Knights is a local multiplayer game centered around physics-based characters. It offers a character editor, a variety of over 40 weapons, and more than 70 unique maps for players to engage in PvP action with the added thrill of a hook mechanism. Looking ahead, possible future game features may include single/co-op modes, expanded multiplayer options, and a map editor for enhanced customization. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Fall of the Stick Knights, despite its attempt at local multiplayer, falls short of expectations. The game's lack of online multiplayer support, even in its test version, has drawn criticism, deeming it inadequate in the current gaming landscape. Some have compared it unfavorably to Butcher, envisioning it as a Quake deathmatch, but lacking the appeal. The prioritization of local multiplayer over single player has been questioned, considering the contemporary dominance of social media platforms like TikTok, which seem to consume users' attention. Overall, the consensus is that the game's multiplayer experience is unsatisfactory and does not resonate with the current gaming trends. The game Fruit Conflict is a free-to-play multiplayer adventure featuring multiple worlds, an array of distinctive monsters, diverse shops, and engaging party modes, including a survival mode for solo or cooperative play. Players can collect numerous skins and profile pictures to customize their gaming experience, all within a medium difficulty setting. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Watermelon is a game that can consume you, even warning about potential jumpscares. With captivating graphics that can make you lose touch with reality and an audio experience that some say is truly captivating, this game seems to cater to audiences of all ages, even attracting the attention of grandma. Although the gameplay is challenging and requires significant brain usage akin to Dark Souls, the grind is manageable for most players. The game offers an immersive story that can replace your real-life experiences, providing an almost infinite playtime that transcends normal gaming boundaries. Moreover, it's free, making it accessible to all without any financial constraints. Bugs seem to be a rarity, ensuring a smooth gaming experience for most users. Despite some calls for a save feature, the overall sentiment is overwhelmingly positive, with one enthusiast claiming it made them a gazillion dollars. The game Fallen Ninja is a thrilling RPG adventure set in various themed maps, each guarded by the formidable evil Mordecai and his powerful army. Players must overcome Mordecai's diverse special attacks, including the daunting Magic Sword and Skull Storm, to claim victory. With an array of weapons, including swords, shields, and arrows, along with health potions for added resilience, players must strategize to defeat Mordecai and secure the treasure chests. With the promise of regular updates, including bug fixes and additional maps, Fallen Ninja offers an immersive gaming experience. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game lacks essential features such as sound and graphics settings, and is limited to full HD resolution. Despite potential, the gameplay is hindered by lag issues, glitches, and an unfinished feel. However, they acknowledge the smooth gameplay and commend the graphics at its price point. Some find it repetitive and lacking depth, while others appreciate the action-packed combat and missions. Fallen Ninja is described as a game with humorous elements that deviates from the expected serious ninja theme.